Hey there. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Friends and amigos, compañeros del mundo, my friends and family from all over the world. Friends and family, today I want to share a story about what happened to my friend. I'll call him a friend because I've known this guy for close to 30 years of my life. I used to work with this gentleman when I was a young man in a pharmacy. Okay, and he was a pharmacist at a very young age. I would say in his mid-20s, highly educated, or he was already a pharmacist. And I used to happen to be one of the workers in the pharmacy. Now, over the years, we've kept in touch because he moved to Massachusetts. So once in a while I'll call him. Once in a while he'll call me. We will chop it up, see how things are going with each other. Now, this guy I'm talking about, over the years, I know he's had 3 children with his wife. Okay, so it just happened to be that he called me last Thursday. And he said, "Hey, bro, I haven't seen you in a long time." And I said, "Of course, it's probably been like 20 years since we've seen each other." So he said, "I'm coming through New York to see some friends over there. So I definitely want to see you." So I said, "Hey, it's all good, you know. I would love to see you too." So I gave him my address. And he told me he would see me Saturday, which was yesterday. I said, "No problem. Cool. Come through." So yesterday afternoon, he gave me a call. He said, "I'm in the city. I'm about to go back to Massachusetts, but before I go, I definitely want to come through and say what's up to you before I leave." So I said, "Hey, you got my address. Come through." So about an hour later, he called me and said, "Yo, I'm in front of your building." So I went downstairs, met him, went upstairs with him, and right away, I mean, it's been over 20 years since I last saw him. So I have noticed that he had aged dramatically compared to what I remember seeing him the very last time. And also, he has gained weight. He has gained a lot of weight. Oh, by the way, I told him I'm gonna do this video. I asked for his permission. I told him that I do videos to give advices to young men. And he said, "Hey, bro, go for it. If my story will help anybody, just go for it." So with his permission, I'm doing this video. Now let's get to his story. This man, from his mid-20s, was a pharmacist, even up to now. He's 57 years old right now. 57. Close to 60. He made a significant amount of money. He got moolah in his hands, right? Now, I thought he had 3 children with this woman. Come to find out that the first child, the woman already had a child before he met her. I mean, look, it's not my business. I didn't know anything about that until yesterday. He ended up having, the woman already had a son, and he ended up having 2 daughters with him. To make the story go a little faster, my buddy at the age of 57 is divorced at the age of 57. He broke down everything that has been happening to him for the past 5 years, what he's been going through with this woman. The children are grown now. I mean, the only plus I could see from his story is he don't have to worry about paying child support because the children are grown. The youngest one is in college right now. So, what am I really talking about? This is the nicest guy you can ever meet, ever since I've known him. Okay? I'm gonna make the title of this video Heartbreak. Heartbreak should be experienced when you're young. No, I'm gonna make it heartbreak should be a rite of passage for every young man before you grow up. Okay? Let me repeat myself. Heartbreak should be a rite of passage for every man before you grow up. The reason why I'm saying this is, you see, in life, I have noticed that most men that experience heartbreak from a woman when they are young, in their youth, they bounce back like that, right? And they build, should I say a wall? Or they build a defense around their heart. So when they move on to the next relationship, they don't throw everything out there. Okay? My friend I'm talking about, okay, you can tell from his story that this is his very first heartbreak in his late 50s. How is he going to bounce back? How do you, as a man, bounce back from heartbreak when you are... Listen, if you're over 50, by the time you are 60, you are an elderly. This man is close to being an elderly already. How is he going to bounce back? You see, sometimes I thank the Most High that I never saw real money when I was a young man, because I would have probably made the same mistake that my friend has made. A lot of men, the worst thing that can happen to them, a lot of men, is they become wealthy at a very young age. And when you become wealthy at a young age, if you don't have guidance, if you don't have, especially parents that will insist on being your guidance, a Jezebel, a woman, can come into your life, suck you dry, and dispose of you when she don't need you no longer. Okay? A lot of men sometimes make mistakes. When they are young, they come up on money, and because they've never experienced, real heartbreak before, they tend to fall for a beautiful girl that could give a F about them if they burst into flames. Won't even spit on them. Sometimes it can even be a celebrity. I like using celebrities as examples to my viewers. You see, when you're a good person, or what they call a nice guy, and you come up on money, especially at a young age, and somebody's never dragged your heart through dirt before, you can end up like Will Smith. You will fall for some beautiful hood chick, right? That won't even look at you if you don't have money. But because of money, oh, they will throw the body at you, even give you children, but will never love you. And if you don't build, listen to this, if you don't build the courage, the strength to walk away from a woman like that, oh, she will demolish you spiritually. Okay? That a woman that is streetwise, who's straight, I said who's straight, a hood chick that is spiritually strong, been through shit while she was young, come up on a nice guy with money, she will chew you up and spit you out. That's what's happening to Will Smith. I could use many celebrities as examples. I could use somebody like Kanye West. He's another good guy, another nice guy. Comes up on money. But when it comes to Kanye, I don't like to blame Kanye simply because Kanye lost his only guidance, his mother, at a young age. He was still in his 20s when his mother passed. And I'm pretty sure his mother was the only person that could grab him by the neck and slap some sense into him. See, when you lose the only person you fear as an adult, you'll be surrounded by people that don't care about you. People that will say, yeah, go ahead. You want to marry Kim Kardashian? Go ahead. Yeah. She's a beautiful girl. Yeah, go. They will shove you into the fire and throw gasoline on the fire for you. If Kanye's mother was alive, I swear to the Most High, there's no way that woman will sit there and let his son, his only son, marry a woman whose history you could go onto the internet and see her history, if you know what I mean. Third example, Usher Raymond. Now, in Usher's case, he's a fool. Usher had guidance, okay? He had a mother that told this young fool, listen, I will not support you marrying a hoe. But he didn't listen. This is what happened when you're a knucklehead. Usher is a knucklehead. He still hasn't learned. How the F a young man in your 20s, wealthy, got money, young girls, beautiful young girls are throwing their bodies at you, and you end up marrying a woman that's about 10 years older than you and already have 1, 2, 3, 4 children with 3 different men already. If you're not a sucker, if you're not a fool, and if you're not a knucklehead that won't take advice from your parent, how the hell do you end up doing such a thing? Usher did that. Right? He married a hoe and turned a hoe into a millionaire. If you're going to marry a woman, any young man out there, if you're going to marry a woman and your mother do not give you her blessing, her father do not give you his blessing if he is in your life, no matter what you do, I promise you, it will not work. Especially if your mother the womb that you came from don't give you her blessing, you could do whatever the hell you want. It's not going to work. In the end, you're going to fail miserably and turn the hoe into a millionaire like Usher. This friend I'm talking about, I'm not going to blame him. I didn't know he had married a woman that already had a child. I didn't know. He ended up having two children with this woman. And now, yesterday he was like, bro, where do I start from? I'm 57 years old. This man, of course, you know, I didn't want to. Let me be careful with my words. You can tell that he has turned into food. He has turned to food for comfort. He has gained a significant amount of weight. I was shocked when I saw him yesterday. Okay, and he made fun of me because I've lost my hair. I wanted to throw, you know me, I'm quick with my mouth, but I was like, you know what, this boy is hurt right now, so it's all right. He still have his full head of hair, but bro, physically, he's in bad shape. At 57, he still got some money, I know, because you know he still got a good job. But the boy is hurt. He is hurting. If you're a young man out there, the world out there these days is different. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous for a young man out there, especially if you come up on money early in your life. You better take some guidance before you take any step into getting with any woman these days, especially if you already had a child by another man. If you don't experience heartbreak early in your life, you will make foolish mistakes as a man. So like I said before, heartbreak should be a rite of passage for every young man. As a matter of fact, as far as I'm concerned, if you're a man and you haven't experienced heartbreak, you shouldn't even have the right to marry any woman. You see, the guys that are out there that went through heartbreak early in life, like yours truly, you see where your heart is right here? It's an ice box. I think Marion or whatever made that song. I got an ice box where my heart used to be. Yeah. You're looking at one of them. No woman in the world, okay, by the time I was 27, I had already went through my I'll call it my fuck up. I was married by 23. By the time I was 26, going to 27, I was a father of 2. By 28, I was divorced. Mostly hey, listen, it takes a real man to admit when he fucked up. I fucked up. But you know what? It was probably for the best. Because it gave me chance to explore the world and not off in many, many countries. Yes, the real trick daddy, that's me. But this is not about me. This is about another person. Let this be a lesson to any young man out there. If you come up on money early in your life, and you haven't gone through heartbreak, you will fall for anything that comes your way. And by the time you wake up, that's if you're not spiritually demolished by the woman already. You'll be in your 50s, going to 60 years old, starting all over in life. Now, I told my buddy I'm going to turn him into a passport bro. Well, of course, we have some laughs about it, but I'm serious. I got what it takes. He got the finances. So I am going to push him out there. Even before he hits 60, I'm going to let him go see the world and at least get a little nut off in another part of the world to suit his heart. Because I know he's a good guy. It's really true when they say nice guys finish last. that is so true. It's really, really true. So, this video is getting a little long. Men, amigos, compañeros, be careful out there. Because there are a lot of Jezebels out there. If you have money, they will come into your life. Oh, I forgot to say this. No, I'm not gonna say that because it's too much. I'm not gonna put that out there. What he's lost through his divorce. No wonder he has gained so much weight. If I tell you what my man has lost through his divorce, some of you may probably never ever look at another woman again. But he's alive. That's the most important thing. My name is Fosu, the original Globe Master. Hey, listen. Open your eyes in this world. Like my uncle used to say, shine your eyes, young man. Shine your eyes. Or somebody's going to flip your world upside down. Take care of yourself. God bless. And cheers.